Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming and welcome to episode 42 of my Journeyman on Football Manager 2019. And today is a celebration episode, a party episode, because we have actually managed to survive in the Premier League. Apologies again that you didn't see us surviving. I did it last season with Bolton, this season now with Cardiff. I have good reason to why you missed it, and I'll go through the schedule first. We've been on very poor form. Last time out, was it? When did you see us? It was Stoke and Chelsea, wasn't it? So, form has been poor. We lost against Newcastle. We drew against Brighton. And then we had to just win one game after that. Liverpool and Tottenham. And I thought, well, we're going to lose against them. We're going to lose 2 games there. So, we lost against Liverpool 3-0. Got battered. But Tottenham, we managed to win 2-1. And it was one of them weird games. And I'll have a look at the stats. They battered us. 18 shots, 6 on target. We had all the possession, but we just FM'd them. It was quite wonderful to watch, really. And I generally think I actually went defensive. I started the game on defensive, and it worked. Then we played Bournemouth at home and lost 3-0. But Bournemouth are fighting for survival. So I'm not going to completely write off the playing defensive. Also, I believe in this Tottenham game, I did play a different formation as well. Or was that against Liverpool? I'm just trying to think. One of them, I did the 4-2-3-1. I can't remember which match that was now. But anyway, so we've got the last game of the season against Norwich. I thought I'd show you that at least. And then we can have a look at the budgets, what we're going to get. Have a look at the team overview, how well we've done. I can have a quick look back at Bolton and York to see how they've got on. Have a look at the players and see what sort of transfer targets we need. Because I think we've got half a decent squad here. It's just the fact of just getting them to play. I think the strike force, the wingers, yeah, Maximum, Zahor, Murphy, Melikovic, is it, or Mitrovic? I can never say his name. He's a decent striker. Strikers-wise, we're all right. Midfield, yeah, we're doing all right. We've got a bit of a problem. Obviously, Akura is suspended, so he's not playing. Shakir, I'm going to drop him back here, and then I'm just going to try it on defensive just to see how we get on. We're away from home, so I'm just trying to think of maybe have a defensive tactic for the away games. I don't know. It all depends on what happens next season. I was thinking of maybe starting Vasquez on the left today, but he's not fully match fit, so we're just going to do that. I'd like to see a win. We have got Anderson is back from injury, so he can drop back in defence. How old is he? He's 25, so we've got plenty of years left in him. Sane as well, 31, so we just need a really replacement for him. Garcia has been playing all right. He's not good enough by far yet. He's only a 2-star, potentially. He's definitely not good enough, but he's an exciting young prospect. Isn't far from the first team. So if I keep playing him how I'm playing him, it should be all right. He should get there. Probably just use him as a backup again next season. Get someone to maybe replace Sane. Kind of Cunningham and Frederick need replacements for that, and probably the goalkeeper as well. But we'll get into that at the end of the episode. We will just have a quick look. We'll passionately say, come on lads, show me what you can do. We're going defensive, and just for the fact that we don't want to lose the last game of the season. We want to at least get another point on the board. We're on 40 points exactly. And that was enough for us to stay up. But I want to at least get 41. If we win today, we could potentially go up to 12th place, which is massive because of the money that's involved in the Premier League. The higher you get up, the more money we get. And it's exactly what we need. Right, we've got a throw-in. Rules. Plays it out to Cunningham. Cunningham's had a shot, and that's not a bad shot. And again, we've got another highlight, but I think it's going to go to Norwich way. They play a long ball forward, get the cross in. We do manage to defend that quite nicely. They've got a corner. It continues, and the Bournemouth game is we conceded most of our goals through set pieces and through corners. So I'm a little bit wary about this. I've not actually gone in and set up my set pieces, which I probably will do in pre-season. And there's another chance for Norwich, but it's fine. We managed to weather the storm. Again, they've got another corner. How many corners are we giving away? We looked like we were proper on top of this game in the first. They've managed to score in the first 5 minutes. We had 3 shots, 3 on target, all the possession. Another 5 minutes, they've had 3 shots, 1 on target eventually, and scored it. And it just comes in from a cross in. We just couldn't clear it from the corner. and they managed to get the header and score. Not good enough for us. Another free kick, and maybe it's because we're on defensive. But I'm just going to leave it for a minute just to see what we can do. Here we go. We've got a chance here. Rawls picks the ball up, plays it to Fredericks, gets the cross in. Swift's there. Secure all the way out to Cunningham. Gets the cross in. No one's there. Again, we're now knocking on the door. We just need to get that final ball in. Murphy with the shot, with the save. We have a corner. What can we do? Look at this. We do not deserve to be losing this. We've had all the possession, all the shots. We just need to grab a goal now. The goal kick to Norwich. Norwich have a throw-in. Hopefully we can defend this throw-in, and then... No, we don't defend the throw-in. They get a goal, but is it disallowed? It's going for a VAR review. It has been disallowed, I think, for offside. Yes. That'll do. We just got to be careful. We really have to be careful. We are dominating on possession, shots and stuff. We will get the goal. It will come. Like, half-time's upon us. I did actually go attacking for the last 10 minutes of that half, and not a lot happened. I expect to see a much better half. I do. Second half has to be better. We'll see. Just see how we get on. I'm still going to start this half attacking just to see if that makes anything better. We seem to be the better team. Yes, we're away. 65% possession. All the shots. Just not actually capitalising on what we've had. They're on the attack now and they get a goal instantly. And that's because we've gone on attacking. That's all I'm going to say. It's because we've gone attacking. And then it's just put them, for some reason, means they can score. So defensive... I'm still going to have to go on attacking. I will work the tactic out for next season. But they're going to have another goal, another chance here. I don't want to lose like 3-0 or something like that. I'm just going to go back to balanced and see how balanced does. Changing the mentality up a lot in this half. This game. I'm just trying to find the right balance. So Hall's going to come off. Richard's going to come on. He's having a bit of a poor game. Murphy's going to come off. I'm going to bring on Adam Reach. He wants to be sold. No, that's Garcia. That's not who I want to bring on. Adam Reach wants to be sold. So I'm going to keep giving him game time. He isn't quite good enough to do what I want him to do. So he's going to come here, play out on this left as an inside forward. Maybe a winger, actually. No, inside forward will do, unless you can do inside forward. No. That'll be the only sub I make at the minute. Anderson's come back from injury and not performing too great. We will get Garcia on for him in probably the next 10 minutes or so. Got a free kick. They miss. Norwich just seems to be all over us. Where are they in the league? They are above us, the 10th, but I feel like we should have done better. I am going to make that sub now for Anderson to bring on Garcia. Just again, getting him game time. Get Anderson off. He's been injured. He's coming back, so we'll just get Garcia on to see if he can show up the defence a little bit. Again, it's game time for the youngster. I think this game's going to end 2-0. It would have been nice to see us get a goal, and as it looks like we're going to be finishing in 15th in the Premier League, which isn't too bad. I've managed to somehow become a specialist, go into a team that are in a relegation battle and making them survive. But then again, I did come to Cardiff when they were 3 points clear of relegation. It wasn't like a Bolton when they were in the relegation zone with 19 points. But we did keep Cardiff up, which is a good thing. But it's a very disappointing end to the season. I'm not happy. We've just kind of fallen apart. It's not been a great end to the season, has it? But we have managed to survive in the Premier League. And did you think I'll be able to do that? I was confident that we could do. We came when we were 17th, so we finished higher than we actually came, and eventually finished 15th. We could have finished, if we won some of these games that we lost. Again, if we have a look, the game against Bournemouth, that last game, if we'd won that, we could have finished as high as 10th. Which is just crazy to think about it. There's only... In fact, we're only 7th points off 9th, which obviously 7 points, yeah, it's a lot, but still, 2 wins and a draw, and you sorted and you were up there mid-table. I just don't know how we're going to do next season. I don't know what the board are going to expect us to do. We will. What I'll do, have we got budgets just yet? We receive 11 million quid. So what's the finances looking like? We've got £30 million in the bank. I'm not overspending on wages, so the club looks good money-wise. Man City do the double. They have obviously won the Premier League and the FA Cup, is it? What have they won? Anyway, they've done the double. We'll send the assistant for that. I probably should do that myself. He vows to end his goal drought. I hope you blooming do. I will come back to when we have the budgets and all that sort of stuff and the season rewards. So here we are. We're at the end of season rewards. We haven't got the budget just yet, but I think that gets set after the FA Cup. So this is the overall best 11, and we don't really know any of these players because we haven't really been here that long, to be honest. They had Dominic Solanke at one point. Where is he nowadays? He's at Huddersfield. £6 million from Burnley, and he's had a decent season in the Championship. I wonder if he may be a target to maybe bring back. We'll get him scouted. Who else have they had? Let's just have a quick look. The goalkeeper we've got here is all right. Frederick, Cunningham, again Murphy, Zaha. Who's this guy? 26 years of age. Again, Huddersfield must have just raided our players at one point. So yeah, that's Josh Hislop or Harlop. Anyway, ignore him anyway. So when we've got the actual rewards, so we've got fans player of the season is Zaha with Maximum and Murphy. Goal of the season was Murphy. Let's have a quick look to see what it was. I think I remember this game. I think he cuts in on the inside and smacks it in. Or is it... Or does he just run past everyone? Murphy is going on a solo run by the looks of things. And yeah. We'll let that be the goal of the season. That's a very good goal. Young player this season is Eric Garcia, which he didn't play that many games, to be honest. Only 8 games he managed to play. But we did come in early on. I'm guessing this is all based on from when I've come in. Season review, we have Cardiff. I've been expected just to about avoid relegation, which we've done. It's been a frustrating campaign. Yes, the Bluebirds, we've done well with that. We finished 15th. We lost in the 5th round against Manchester United. They got knocked out of the Carabao Cup before I got here. Average attendance is 42% full with 30,000 fans there. Match of the season, beating Man City 2-1, which it was me at the helm for that. Forgettable moments, losing 4-0 to Cardiff. Again, that was before I got here, which was nice. All right, squad dynamics is very poor. We've had a poor end to the season. The dressing room atmosphere is poor, but manager support's there, so we could change that round. So that's not too much of a problem. End of season team meeting. This is going to be a tough one. I don't know what to say. What we're going to say here. I think I'm going to say just avoid a relegation battle. It's been a long season. You need to come back and maybe to finish in the top half. So you've rested because mid-table. We're good enough not to be involved in a relegation battle. They're happy with that. I'm happy with that as well. I'm thinking maybe bottom. In my head, I want mid-table next season, but just not a relegation battle would be nice. We've got... What's this? Annual season injuries yet. Nothing else here. England goal of the season. Josh Murphy obviously got the goal of the season with that goal he got as well, which was fantastic. So he's up there. He looks like a cracking player. He's worth a bit of money. So hopefully we do manage to keep him when it comes to the transfer window. He's been around for a while. So I'm going to quickly cut to the budgets and then we will look at the team as well. So I accidentally just clicked the wrong button. I asked for better training facilities. They said no, and then I clicked the wrong button, which almost kind of gave me an ultimatum of me leaving or something like that. So they have actually agreed to start work on their training facilities for here. So 3.7 million out of the 30 million we had. They can afford it. Oh, hang on. I've just seen budgets has been set. We haven't had the email yet. Hang on. We have had the budget set, and I've just completely gone past it. So the board have set us some new budgets. That was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? So we've got £1.4 million worth of wages and £47 million to spend. This could be a fun transfer window because this is the first time I've had some real money to spend in the Journeyman. That's going to be good. 47 million. We've currently got quite a bit of wage to play with. We can bring in some decent players for that money, I think. Definitely enough to keep us in the Premier League without having a relegation battle. So we are going to look at the team now. We'll go for just the squad for now. I do need to sort this screen out. Average rating. Who was the best player at the club? Marcus Edwards, who played 1 game, got 1 goal and 1 assist. Who are you? 23 years of age. He literally came in and played 1 game. Right, okay. We'll keep an eye on you, Marcus. We will keep an eye on you. Joe Rules was the next one. Midfielder. Let's have a look, see how he did. He's only 3-star. He's been at Cardiff forever, pretty much. 13 games he played. See, that doesn't look quite right. With that must be the average rating so far. But yeah, he's at 7 rating. Again, here's another player that only played a few games in goal for us. Yeah, the match ratings weren't that great. So Hall was the next one. Just not even a 7 rating. Yeah, we did struggle. If we look at goals, top goal scorer, we didn't even get a player over 10 goals. Milikovic, Josh Murphy, maximum up there with 6 goals. Sahar up there with 6 goals. So definitely we need to get people scoring some goals. We need to get someone that's going to be scoring at least... You want a striker that's going to be scoring 15 goals a season in the Premier League at least for you. Maybe 10. At least 10, but we'll get there. We'll sort it around. Maybe with the change of formation, a couple of players coming in, we can do well. We've got some good players though at this club. What else? We're going to have a look at assists wise. Yeah, that's all right. So if we have a look at players currently to ability at the minute though. Dennis Sakir, again, he is a... Right, we'll look at this at a better screen. We'll go to the squad reports because we'll have a look to see who we need, what sort of positions we need to do. And I'll do it as all positions because I might look to change the tactic. And we'll start at the back. We do need a goalkeeper. We've only got 2 goalkeepers. As much as Alex has been at the club for ages, his star rating says 3.5 star. But every time I look at him, it says he's a 3-star player. He's 32 years of age. We do need to look at changing him. He's been around for a couple of seasons now. He conceded a lot of goals in 35 games though. Really did. Didn't have as good a season as he did in the Championship. So we definitely a goalkeeper, I think, looking at that. Then you come to the right-back situation. Again, we are struggling. And every single game that I'm playing at the minute on Football Manager, right-back, left-back, I am struggling with massive. We've got a guy out on loan, Callum Patterson, who on the reports looked fantastic. At the minute, he's only a 3-star, but he actually looks quite good. He may be a potential coming in and filling in on the right-back system if we manage to find anyone. Centre-back, we've done all right. We've got Anderson, who's, again, he did all right. He had a poor end to the season, though. He did get an injury. Sane, who's old, we'll probably look to get rid of him. Eric Garcia, the young lad, you've seen him. He's played all right for us, so he's going to be potential in the centre-back. Maybe play him a little bit more alongside Anderson and get another defender in. Probably better than Sane. Maybe look to offload him. Try if we can get 5 million for him, if I can find a replacement. And then left-back, again, struggling. Cunningham has been all right for us this season. I've seen him play some bad games. He's 31. He's getting, like I say, he's getting on a bit. I say 31, getting on a bit. It's my age, for God's sake. Borthwick Jackson, I bought him myself, 25. I bought him in just as a backup this season because I couldn't find anyone. And how much did we spend for him? 360k. We might be able to cash in on him and get some money for him. Other than that, defence-wise, definitely need strengthening. Wing-backs, yeah, I don't use them, but I potentially could use them if I could find... I really want to do a 3 at the back system with some wing-backs, but I just haven't found the right players yet. Who else have we got? Defensive midfielders. We've got Sakir, Aqua... Again, maybe get another defensive midfielder and play the 4-3-3 again next season. I'm not too sure. Or might just get an attacking midfielder in and just trying to push up and go a bit more attacking. Again, midfield-wise, we've got a lot of players here. We have got a lot of potential as well. Well, we've got... Aqua's probably the one. He's 30. He looks good. We're going to get another season out of him, but I don't think he'll be here long after that. Joe Rules, again, he's been all right. He's not going to improve much. He's reached his potential. Adam Reach, again, he's reached his potential. John Swift reached his potential as well. 3 deep line playmakers there. They've played well, don't get me wrong, but again, we just need to maybe just get that other central midfielder. And with Adam Reach, obviously, he wants to leave the club. So if we can sell him for 11 million quid, I'm going to offer him out now, actually. Offer to clubs for 11 million. Just because he's not amazing. And then we go further up. Attacking wings, we've done all right. We've got Murphy, we've got Alex Maximum, Vascal, who I bought in. Again, he's got time to improve. He could be all right next season, so I don't really need to worry about the left wing. Maybe right wing, get someone else to challenge Maximum. Attacking midfield, if the right player comes up, then yes, I will get a player in attacking midfield who will be good for us. Then we could probably play the 4-2-3-1 that I love to play. Again, strikers, we've discussed the strikers. We've got some good ones. Sahar did all right. He stepped up a little bit. Again, though, they're not scoring goals. So maybe I need to look for a striker that's going to score some goals. We've got this guy, again, not great. He's worth 15 million quid. He didn't play at all. So I think, again, it's another player that I might just transfer list. He played 23 games for us this season. If I manage to get £15 million for him, which, again, I'm just going to offer to clubs at what he's worth and just see what happens. If we get 15 million quid for him, I don't think we will. I think we'll get about 10. We'll slowly start getting some more money in and we'll have a quick look of what else we've got to do. And I think that's about everything until next season. And I am tempted, if I get time, I'm going to try my best to do a transfer special. But don't hold me out to it. I may not do it. It's going to take me a while to do. And what we're on? We're on Friday morning today, on the 3rd of May. We've got the bank holiday coming up this weekend. I could potentially start recording it Saturday morning and then finish it on Monday, but then it just might hold me up of getting some other videos out because it's going to take me longer to edit and all that sort of stuff. I don't know whether to just do what I normally do, go through it and then start the season and get... So when it comes to Monday, I've got a day to myself to do as much recording as I possibly can, because at the minute, this is the first week I've managed to get 5 videos out in a week for a long time, it feels like. So Monday I'm going to smash a load of videos and a load of recordings out that way. So I just need to plan it. So there might be one coming, there might not be one. If there is, see, it's an added bonus. And I'm going to stop waffling on now because it's been a 20-odd minute video of just me chatting away. So we're just going to end it here. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Did you think that we would actually survive in the Premier League when I first started at Cardiff? Let me know down below. And thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next episode. I'll see you later on. See you in a bit, guys.